The Biden administration has issued a new ruling regarding the future of immigrants in the United States. The White House says it will allow asylum officers and not just judges to determine whether immigrants can stay in the country. NBC News Justice correspondent Julia Ainsley joins us now with the details. Julia, good morning. Can you simply explain to us what this ruling will mean going forward? How will it impact immigrants trying to cross U.S. borders?
Well, they're going to phase this in slowly, so it's unclear exactly how many it will impact overnight. But what will eventually happen is that immigrants who cross, who are undocumented, rather than having to wait what can be 2, 3, 4 years to see an immigration judge, they could get a ruling now from an asylum officer there at the border that would allow them asylum. In other words, protections to stay, work, and live in the United States. If they are denied by that officer, though, then they could appeal before an immigration judge. But this is to cut down on what is a 1.2 million case backlog in our immigration courts right now. And they think that it will speed up the process that between the time when immigrants cross the border and then the time where they could find out whether or not they're allowed to stay here.
And that's a huge backlog you're describing. I don't want us to lose that. And you first reported on this issue last year. Can you break down for us how the initial plan differs from what was announced yesterday?
That's right. They were considering a plan that was a little broader last summer. This is what actually came out. And part of the reason for the changes is that they didn't get enough congressional funding. One thing they did not get funding for was to allow for families who cross the border to have lawyers. They wanted a $15 million budget expenditure just on that. That did not come through. So it's at this point, if you're a family crossing the border, you do not have the right to legal counsel, as is the same for single adults. Children, however, often do have someone who can represent them, but it is still a really complicated system to navigate.
And of course, we're still in a pandemic. Immigration courts, as you mentioned, have been backed up for quite some time now. Will the new ruling cut down on all of this backlog?
That's the hope. What they want to do is for those cases that do actually have to go before an immigration judge, they want those to be prioritized. But I have to say, I've been covering immigration now for almost 10 years, and I keep seeing one category after another get prioritized. And it's always to try to see if they can get certain cases to the top of the docket faster. And instead, you still have very large backlogs. So that's the hope, though, is to cut down on that backlog and to get people the protections they need, or the answer to be deported faster.
Important developments. Julia, thanks so much.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.